Hey, MP. Hey, MP.
Got this one. I feel it. Just keep working.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want you to watch.
That's what I'm saying. I just want this game to start so I can get the taste of losing out my mouth.
I hear that. But from tip to buzzer, you gotta be focused on this one and this one only.
I know.
Do you? Because even if you go off for 80 out there, we're not getting those 5 losses back. Stop carrying around that extra weight, or it's gonna be 6.
Fair enough. That don't mean I'm not gonna go for 80, though.
You wanna go for 80, you go right ahead. I'm just saying, it's not gonna change what happened in the past. Don't try to get it all back at once.
Happy Thanksgiving, 2K TV fans!
Happy Thanksgiving, I'm brother.
Three games tonight, MP. Y'all got this.
You're now connected Work hard, play harder.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Bryant in at center. And for the Hornets, Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then it's Smith. And it's Mr. Moves in at the 5, down low. Well, this is the first of 2 consecutive games between these teams. These mini-series are becoming a fixture in the NBA regular season.
You're right, but it adds a real sense of excitement. You know, no team wants to drop 2 straight games to the same opponent, so the tension's a little higher than usual.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. Rozier against Hero. For 3, Lowry nails it from beyond the arc.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume 3-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Hayward, the pass to Mr. Moves. Now Bridges for 3. Cranes the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Hero, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Shoots over Rozier. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Now here's Hayward. 14 points for him last game against the Pacers at Indianapolis. Lowry, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pass to Smith. Now Rozier. It's Bridges on the wing. Rozier outside. Back to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Hayward for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Now here's Smith. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Let's check in on the rookie race. It's early in the season, but already some of the fresh talents have started to really distinguish themselves in the league. A pretty competitive class, all hoping to grab that Rookie of the Year trophy. getting his feet wet early in the year, just outside that top 5. He's a rookie to track the rest of the way.
And the crop of rookies this year is just full of talented players. It's going to be fun to watch them battle for the award.
Yeah, an exciting time for these young men. This is what they've been working toward their entire lives. Now it's a reality.
Now here's Butler. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Here's Hayward. Shoots. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
We saw it all the way back at Butler. Give him some daylight, and Gordon Hayward can hurt you.
Butler against Hayward. To halt the run. Butler's shot is good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
As tough as they come, Jimmy Butler. What does he bring to this team, Smitty?
B.A. heart. And the way he competes out there, it is infectious. Jimmy challenges his teammates to raise their level of effort. And coaches, they love Jimmy Butler.
Now here's Lowry. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Hero, the pass to Butler. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. They set the screen. Pass to Mr. Moves. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One thing about the Heat, Smitty, they always seem to turn castaways into contributors.
You're right, B.A. So many undrafted players who've broken through in Miami. Credit the front office and coaching staff, finding and developing those diamonds in the rough.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
And the Heat making a change here. Jovic, he's checked in for Bryant. Martin comes in for Love. Robinson, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Richardson subbed in for Lowry. Now here's Richardson. He picked up 15 in their last win against Orlando.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Three-pointer Rozier. Charlotte again missing. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hero finds Martin. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Hornets. Pass to Mr. Moves. And he gets that one. Mr. Moves has got 6 points.
Crafty play by Rozier. He doesn't like what he sees, so he shuffles the floor to create for his team.
And so it's Charlotte leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're deciding to change it up, and we've Heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Lowry, right side. Hero with it. Still without a bucket. He nails it, and we're tied.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Setting the floor for Miami. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Caleb Martin out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Lowry in at the one. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Takes a three. The Hornets pull it in. Mr. Moves has got 4 rebounds now.
This is an important game for MP and his teammates. They've had a rough stretch recently, and they're hoping to turn things around.
Yeah, the 5-game losing streak is definitely starting to weigh on this team. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the 4 lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. VA?
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Here's Bryant. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, BA, last season became just the 2nd, 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Rozier gets the bucket.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Smith against Lowry. Now here's Hero. Tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. Pass to Butler. And here's Bryant. The 15-footer. Washington grabs the miss.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Jacks up a 3. Mr. Moves, no good. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes. It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Smith passes to Mr. Moves. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And because of his quickness, Ish draws defensive attention, opens up a passing lane to the roller.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler passes to Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And there's the screen. To the inside. Here's Mr. Moves. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Lowry. The 3. The shot that time not on target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hornets out in front, up 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. Okay, hold up. We have a major situation here in the studio. Someone took my notebook. Who has it?
Did you check everywhere, Ernie? Because I did not take it.
Don't look at me, Kenny. I didn't touch it.
Did you look under your desk?
Oh, what do you know? That's exactly where it is. Never mind. And now looking at the Hornets. A very close game so far.
The way they've attacked the lane, oh my God, it's almost Shaq-like. They've been DPR, Shaq. Decisive, physical, and relentless.
I think that just brought a tear to my eye, Kenny. I love you.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Hornets with a lead. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then it's Smith. Then it's Miles Bridges. And it's Mr. Moves into the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Hero finds Butler. Kicks it out to Bryant. Oh, from deep. And Rozier pulls it down.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Smith outside. Bridges, a screen on Lowry. 4 on the clock. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Bryant, the pass to Love. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Here's Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
And the work ethic Jimmy Butler plays with is unmatched. Boy, he's unbelievable on the offensive glass.
Rozier, the pass to Mr. Moves. Here's an 8-footer. Excellent D there from Bryant.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Lowry outside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Butler outside. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got 4 rebounds now.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Butler surveying the floor. Love, a screen on Bridges. Hero for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Hero's got 8 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Miami trailing. Open shot by Lowry. Hornets with the rebound. Mr. Moves has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Screen by Bridges. Mr. Moves, the pass to Smith. Gets the 3 ball to go. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is the shot Smith's been working on. Hard to get time in the backcourt these days if you can't hit it from range.
Butler against Bridges. Now here's Butler. He's closely guarded. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Shooting for Miami, Jimmy Butler at the line. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
He's really the heartbeat of the team. Jimmy Butler means so much to this locker room.
Butler hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Smith passes to Mr. Moves. Bridges, a screen on Bryant. Washington outside. Pass to Smith. To the middle. The turnaround Jay. No good. A bit long that time. The Heat have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Hero with it. He's guarded by Bridges. To the paint. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. A different look for Miami. Jovic, he's checked in for Bryant. Robinson comes in for Butler. And Richardson subbed in for Lowry. For Miami, Butler comes in for Robinson, and it's Lowry in for Hero. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
That's good from Butler.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And let's take a look at Miami. Butler and Martin, the duo at forward. Kyle Lowry out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Pass to Martin. The 3-ball. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
3 points.
Butler's got his third assist of the night.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Here's Mr. Moves. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Martin.
First team foul. At the line. Hornets. 2 shots.
That one misses. A different look for Miami. Bryant, he's checked in for Jovic. And it's Hero in for Richardson. So he can't get either to fall. And it's Butler with the ball for the Miami Heat. Lowry, right side. Here's Bryant. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Mr. Moves. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Shoots from 12. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The Heat have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Hero finds Bryant. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Mr. Moves. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Lowry against Smith. Inside, here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Lowry against Smith. Hayward outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's Mr. Moves. The three. Excellent D there from Bryant. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has really turned up his energy level, going out of his way to cook the defense.
And the Hornets call time here. They're losing by 12. 1:24 left in the game.
Is there honeybee? Everyone, show them some love.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Mr. Moves the pass to Smith. Down low. Here's Mr. Moves. And he converts the layup.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jimmy Butler.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Beyond the arc. And the Heat, another three.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Mr. Moves. And it's Miami with a rebound. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Crafty play by Jimmy, sticking with his shot despite the close D to draw the foul.
Shooting for Miami.
That's good from Butler.
Going to the line, shooting 2.
Butler hits them both. And so it's Charlotte with it. Down by 15. Washington outside. Pass to Mr. Moves. Back to Washington. Here's Bouknight. Washington outside. Here's Miller. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
tough break tonight.
There he is, the young GOAT himself. You up for a challenge, MP?
Can't win them all.
It seems like right now, everything that can go wrong for this team is going wrong. What do you guys have to do to right the ship?
We, have to remember that every game is a new opportunity to turn this thing around. Sometimes when you're on a losing streak, you feel this huge weight on your shoulders to get them all back at once. When a win's so bad that it makes it easier to lose. So I think we just have to keep going out there and battling and taking things one day at a time. We can't do anything about these games that have gotten away, but we can do something about the next one, and that's all we need to focus on.
I'm doing all the exercise outdoor experiences. They're too wild to do here. Premium level. Good game,
Great game.
Don't let him shoot that!
Keep it going. One more. You got it. Come on, man. Come around. Yes.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Yeah.
DJ Yola. Big tune. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. For the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy.
It's party time. Make your way to Club 2K for this very special event starting now.
Hey, man. Again.
Let's do this.
Come on, MP.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Go get him, Tiger. You mind if I call you Tiger? Yeah, it's kind of weird, I guess. I won't go.
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah.
Stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill. Hey, MP.
Time to show Mr. Embiid who the best big in the game is.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want you to watch. Whew, did you see that? Watch how that jab step gives Embiid the space to hit from the elbow.
Bigs aren't supposed to be that smooth.
Guards aren't either, but you can slow him down.
I think I'm gonna need you to walk me through this one, Coach.
Look at me. First of all, you gotta match his physicality. That's what counts with a player like Embiid.
You got this, MP.
Coming up next, the Hornets taking on the 76ers. For Charlotte, with just one win in their last 9 outings, things haven't come easy for them. It's been frustrating, but they're hoping to carve out a new path tonight. Sixers, Hornets is next.
Off all that drip for free. You know you got power. Try to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours. Look at you. Feet down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Look at the 76ers starting group. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Patrick Beverley out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Hornets, Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Mr. Moves out there with Washington. And it's Smith in at the point guard. And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. One of the stories tonight, MP squaring off against Joel Embiid. It marks the first time ever meeting between these two terrific players.
Joel Embiid is a big challenge. He's an MVP caliber talent. He's got size, skills, savvy. He can punish you inside and out. You want to test your skills? Look, Embiid is a good guy to go against.
And perhaps a bit of a feeling out process, but I expect it won't take long for them to get it going and put on a show.
Washington passes to Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
And so Beverley will bring it up for the 76ers. Oubre outside. Here's Embiid. Rebound by Smith. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the shot goes in.
Just picture perfect form on that jumper. Hayward's just so fundamentally strong.
Beverley deciding where to go with it. Embiid wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Mr. Moves. And Embiid pulls it down. Up top, Melton. Oubre outside. Beverley dishes to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Smith, the pass to Mr. Moves. Over in the corner, Washington. Three-pointer. Hayward gets the three-pointer to fall. Hayward's got 7 points in the game.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
Now here's Beverly from past the arc. And Rozier pulls it down. Smith inside, defended by Beverly. Here's Mr. Moves. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
The defense rarely made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
There's the pass to Beverly. Passes it to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Great D that time for Mr. Moves. Hayward looking over the floor. Pass to Washington. And here is Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Harris. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oubre, good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Smith. His last outing, he had 8 points. Hayward outside. Here's Mr. Moves. Second chance shot, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Miller's subbed in for Ish Smith. Marcus Morris is checked in for the 76ers. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Milton. That free throw good for Mr. Moves. And with the reigning MVP and Joel Embiid, Richard, the Sixers feel they have a chance to contend for a title. And now they've got a new coach.
Yeah, they're close. The coaching changes this summer, the roster moves, all designed to get that little edge to put them over the top.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rozier kicks to Miller. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Mr. Moves, guarded by Embiid. Martin against Bridges. Launches it. They get it again. Over Martin. Count that bucket.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing.
Now here's Beverly. Hasn't made one yet. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Mr. Moves. Back to Rozier. To the inside, Mr. Moves, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
Here's Embiid. No good with the wing jumper. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. The 76ers. This is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Miller is out there with Smith. And it's Mr. Moves in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Hornets 5. Melton finds Beverly. Harris against Washington. Rebounded by Mr. Moves.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Smith the pass to Mr. Moves. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Martin. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Martin kicks to Melton. Embiid with the screen on Miller. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Embiid.
This matchup is going exactly how we hoped it would. These two guys are going right at each other, both looking to gain any edge.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And Embiid is, no question, one of the best players in the game. Just a versatile big man who wants to win multiple championships.
Rozier, he's checked in for the Hornets. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre's checked in. And Embiid drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Passes it to Washington. Back to Smith. Charlotte moving it around. Rozier for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Beverly against Smith. Here's Embiid, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Charlotte called for the foul.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And he makes the first. Williams, he's checked in for Mr. Moves.
How you going to take me?
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. It's a tie game in Charlotte. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Hornets, 35. The 76ers, 35.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
They can't seem to force those guys over into a bad shot. No more soft defense. Play it like you mean it, man.
If only they had you out there to help them, big fella.
Huh? What'd you say?
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Patrick Beverley out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Oubre in at the three.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Smith the pass to Mr. Moves. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid. The Hornets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
That free throw good for Mr. Moves. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by one. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Embiid pitch to Beverley. His three-pointers off the mark. Charlotte has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Feeds it to Hayward. Rozier the pass to Mr. Moves. In the corner, it's Hayward. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Lays it up off the glass. Oubre's got 7.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity. And with Melton out there, they've got someone who can contribute on both ends.
Yeah, he does a lot of little things for them. You get steals, assists, rebounds whenever he's on the floor. You'll see his influence all over the stat sheet, Greg. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Harris. Embiid inside. He's got 11. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Rozier. Smith sets the pick for Rozier. And the pass to Mr. Moves. Back to Rozier. Washington passes to Mr. Moves. That puts them in the lead. And that's 10 points for Mr. Moves.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Beverley dishes to Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Mr. Moves got 4 rebounds now tonight. Charlotte in the lead. Up top, Washington, guarded by Embiid. Here's Mr. Moves. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Harris. Melton against Rozier. Pass to Embiid. Nobody near Milton. The 76ers with another miss. Charlotte's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Beverly. A minute 42 left to play here in the third. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And they double up Embiid. Melton, no good. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Melton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And there's the pass to Smith. Hayward with the ball. It's up a three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 assists in the game. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
To the floor, your hip-hop squad.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Mr. Moves. Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Miller's subbed in for Smith. Then for the 76ers, Mahop. For the Hornets, Mr. Move checked in for Cody Martin. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Rozier. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba. Robert Covington comes in for Tobias Harris. Morris is checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Korkmaz in for DeAnthony Melton. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David. Martin, the pass to Morris. Williams with the block.
And they continue to control the glass.
We got Hayward. Mr. Moves out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Miller, and it's Williams at the 5. So that's the Hornets 5. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Hornets leading by 7. Hayward kicks to Miller. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Williams passes to Mr. Moves. Now Hayward. 5 on the clock. Bridges left side. Here's Williams. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Let's keep it up.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your White Squad.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Washington's checked in for Williams. Terry Rozier comes in for Miller, and it's Ish Smith in for Bridges. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Morris. Kelly Oubre comes in for Robert Covington. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Kenyon Martin. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. They've led by as many as 14 points. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Offline with his three. Melton passes to Beverley. Now Embiid. Three-pointer. And it's Beverley missing.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Smith kicks to Hayward. Mr. Moves passes to Smith. Here's Mr. Moves. And the Hornets miss again. Smith against Beverley. To the middle. Here's Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Down low, Mr. Moves. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, for two.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Popped up there for Embiid. No good there.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Rozier against Melton. Mr. Moves passes to Washington. Just 4 to shoot. Rozier for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
There's a good screen. Harris against Washington. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 8. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Embiid with it. Now defended by Mr. Moves. Yep, that one goes.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
At the line for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. At the line, 1 foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. And the third team foul. At the line for 2, Smith.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Melton with a screen on Rozier. Passes to Embiid. There's the dish to Harris. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Just one word for you, and that is clutch. This guy, Harris, all he does is make plays.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Charlotte, Terry Rozier III. He shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And I love Rozier's aggressive attitude. Not someone you want to foul in these moments.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
One more time. Their high hip-hop squad.
Oh. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Patrick Beverly, third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Hornets, it's Smith.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. To the paint. There's Embiid. Rebounded by Mr. Move.
And not allowing the shooters even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for Charlotte, Hardy.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Kins the 3. Charlotte calls timeout.
Timeout, Charlotte.
Launches it from deep. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Beverly with the ball. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. P.J. Washington is out there with Mr. Moves. And it's Smith in at the point. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Mr. Moves. Good D by Embiid. And so Beverly will bring it up for the 76ers. A 2-point game. Harris kicks to Embiid. Fires it up. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Rozier. They set the pick. Hayward from outside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And right now, Hayward is in his element. Once he gets cooking, keep feeding that thing.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slant.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Smith drives in. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre finds Embiid. Inside. In the corner, it's Oubre. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
But as his career has gone on, the vision, let's say it's improved for Harris.
Pass to Rozier. Jacks up a 3. Oubre pulls it in. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. To the middle, here's Smith. Missed inside.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
To the wing right side. Here's Embiid. Offline with the baseline jump. There's 49 seconds left in overtime. They set the pick. Here's Washington. Great D that time from Oubre. Here's Philadelphia. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Harris kicks to Beverly. From outside the arc. Embiid, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Mr. Moves passes to Smith. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The pass to Washington. Can't knock in the 3. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 9 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
One more round of applause for your honeybees.
Here's Smith. Passes it to Mr. Moves. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. He doesn't hit that one. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Ball didn't bounce your way tonight. Those guys got lucky.
Yo, MP. I'm expecting big things from you out there, bro.
Night, MP.
Give it your best shot.
Keep pushing. A strong game by you in a loss. Does Embiid have a better supporting cast, or is he just a better leader?
Lisa, there's no supporting cast. There's just 15 guys trying to deliver wins and eventually titles to the greatest fans in the world. Embiid got the win in this one, but I wouldn't change a thing about the group we've got here.
Good game, MP.
big it up in a car. It feels good to see me in the charts. I used to and Linkin Park. You been born down, ring the alarm. They talk about that, they ain't been in it once. Why you got the trench coat on? It's black and low like a Christian nun. Tryna locate me a new plate, I don't put trust in vintage. Whinging and go get some money, what's wrong with these self-inflicted harm? For my livelihood, in my hood, but I don't recommend it, there's no longevity. Don't forget me, money don't make me lose my memory. A2 anti-do, man, like me do that.
Watch that pig.
Then I treat every month like a January. If you ain't got one of us, I don't trust. All my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, got PTSD nearly. My finger, they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, YJ was 10 and a man of that house. We go from baby straight to men. Get some money, relive your childhood. Sure, you think I'm childish. You're planning correct, we gon' catch him. I can't go broke, that's a no-no. Can't pull off, that's awkward.
Lavish, lavish, lavish. Swear you live lavish. I tried to give you the world, then God told me you shouldn't have it. I've been a savage, got skeletons all in my attic. Yeah. This thing ain't free if you pay him a fee, then it'll vanish. Yeah. Vanish. I might just vanish to Paris. Balcony in the morning, I'll risk it all with the badders. Yeah. The whole things I done, I swear I didn't mean it with malice. Wait, unless you're the opposites, I pray it leaves you all damaged. I pick up the pace. Yeah. All in a mixture, he be with the do. Make you tell the truth. Gift and a curse, cause you're gifted with. I'm gifted with words. Live and you learn, got split in two.
Bye.